Hey guys, there seemed to be a slight issue with the recording audio, so I'm just gonna be voice overing all the all the important stuff in this video. So yeah, the game audio is still here, the music's still here. My mic audio is just corrupted. So basically what we do in this episode is we kill the desert scourge a few times, kill it once, and then we kill it a few more times to grind money and also grind the Victide set and the other thing, the rogue weapon. We got many upgrades that are gonna help us in the next episodes, and yeah. So what we're doing right now is we are just preparing for the desert scourge fight, and yeah. So we're doing that. So here we are in the desert scourge fight. This is still a voiceover. So yeah, this is still a voiceover, and this fight went pretty well. We didn't die, which is good, but it wasn't as clean as I would have liked it to be. Unfortunately, my arena was halfway out of the desert biome, so half of the time I wasn't even damaging the boss. And it was that time right there, we got caught in the desert scourge. I thought we were dead there. And each cut back, like I kept getting hit by the heads of all of the little ones, so I knew I had to get those down first. So yeah, I took a lot of damage in this beginning part. But after those little guys were dead, which I just focused hard on those guys, I felt a little more comfortable with the fight. I ran back and forth, basically kind of just stayed on the top layer, spraying down, but he was invulnerable to damage and I couldn't figure out why. And then I realized I wasn't in the desert biome. So we started damaging it pretty well. I kind of knew I had the fight in the bag, so I kind of just, ran back and forth shooting him, and the fight took a while, but it was pretty good. It was just as I had rehearsed in a different world. We were doing very consistent damage, and it was I looked up at my health, I was like full health. I was like, yeah, we won this. And the whole time I was commentating as if someone was listening. I did not know my microphone was glitched out. But yeah, we beat the desert scourge. Spoiler alert, but whatever, you better find out. I'm pretty sure that little hole right there actually helped me. When it goes down, it went down even further and made it so it wouldn't stay on that bottom layer. So that actually helped a little bit. And I got a little bit nervous then when it hit me with its head. But I killed it, and I was talking like someone was listening. And I showed all my accessories like this. And I used platinum leggings, iron chestplate, iron helmet, and here I opened the treasure bag, and the treasure bag, I got the lore, and I didn't like the lore, so I got rid of it. So I opened the treasure bag in expectation of the rogue weapon, and unfortunately I only got the sea-bound staff and the bow, which I guess I could sell for pretty good money. So yeah, I got an ocean's crest, and as soon as I killed this thing I realized I could go to the sunken sea biome and start mining up the sea foam, and that would also help me be able to make the sea foam bomb, which would help immensely against farming the desert scourge for Victide and the rogue weapon, which fortunately for us didn't take too long. So just getting my stuff here and walking back to fight the desert scourge again. I seem to have misremembered. I did not go back to fight Desert Scourge. I went back to find the sunken sea biome to get the sea foam bomb to help speed up the time it took to farm up the Scourge of the Desert, which I believe that's what it's called, or Scourge of something. But I just kept digging down, and then I found something I did not expect to find, and that I just realized was super handy, and that was the Luxor's Gift. I found this and I knew exactly what was in it. The Luxor's Gift basically makes it a projectile. I basically shoot an extra projectile. In my case, I shoot little purple scorpions since I'm a rogue. So I opened it and I saw it. I was so happy. Once again, commentating. So yeah, that is a great accessory that basically doubles your damage. Well, not quite double, but mostly it just helps with damage. So not only that, but I had also seen a hint of blue glow below me, and I knew the sunken sea biome was near. So I kept digging down, and in death mode they change these little antlion guys to shoot like 5 bits of sand, so I had to be super careful because they had killed me in one hit previously. And also, how I was able to get the crystalline and all that, I forgot to mention, was I did a bunch of mining off camera. I got a life crystal, and I got diamonds for the crystalline, and I got enough gems for a hook. It's pretty good mining trip. Brought some spelunker potions, and got down. And this is when I was mining down and I could mine the sand. I was so happy. I was like, I'm about to get some of that. And then I realized I couldn't mine navy stone. This was such a derp. So anyways, I went back and got a great big pickaxe and came back. So I came back with my pickaxe and I was ready to mine it. And previously I didn't include this in the video, but I just cut it out. It was it was me fighting the Cthulhu, and as you can see I just accidentally turned on VeinMiner, so I guess that helps a little bit. But I fought Cthulhu unintentionally. I was trying to get down here. It said an evil presence was watching you, and I failed miserably, so I didn't leave it in. So yeah, it's a little bit sad, but I came back and was determined to get revenge, which later, spoiler alert, I did get revenge. So I got all these prism shards, or sea prisms, not prism shards. Sea prisms, and I recalled to make the sea foam bomb. Once again, commentating. So I found it. I thought the prismline was a pre-hard mode weapon, but you need mollusk husks, which I think you get from that from the giant clams in hard mode. So I couldn't make that quite yet. And then I realized the mutant had just moved in from the Fargo's mutant mod, which is a really good mod. I seriously recommend it. So I bought 2 of those desert medallions, and there's kind of a exploit with that. you can buy a desert medallion for 2 gold, and all the stuff that you get from it you can sell for more than 2 gold. So I guess it's a bit of a money maker. But I found 25 bombs in my chest, so I could go up and make the seafoam bomb. I was so happy to try this out because I'd actually never used it. I've played rogue before, but I've never used this weapon, and I was lucky enough to get flawless first try. So I was very happy about that. And I also made the seashell boomerang. I thought it was going to do something cool. All it did was just act like a normal boomerang, so it was a little bit sad. So I kind of just I put it in my hotbar, but I never really used it. I never used it. I didn't even throw it during the fight. So I was still determined to get Vic tied before trying Eye of Cthulhu, and also get that rogue weapon. So I bought 2 desert medallions, and I believe I go to the desert next. So I'm about to start the fight, and I start it. Trying to use my new seafoam bomb, which I realize is so good. I was literally killing it so fast. I was also, as I said earlier, it's a great money farm, so I ended up making some good money off of this also. But man, look at that damage. It's so good. I killed the little guys real quick. And now it's just me and the main boss, which I was literally like, wow. This is so much better than the crystalline. But still, I would prefer the crystalline for like a single target because like it's just easier to use. It kind of throws more straight than the bomb. So if something's above me, I'm not gonna use the seafoam bomb. I'm gonna use the crystalline. But I was fortunate enough. Well, after I completely shred the desert scourge, I was very fortunate, and I was able to get the rogue weapon first try or second try. And I realized the music was a little loud, so I turned that down in game. So yep, I do that, and boom, I got a good reforge on it too. Hefty, which is apparently good. I'm not really familiar with the new reforges. So I throw away the Ocean's Crest, and boom, the Scourge of the Desert. Man, was that... I felt so accomplished, because that's the main weapon I used against, like, the perforators and all that, in the test world, where I was training. I was literally training for this Let's Play. That's kind of funny. So I just started the boss, and I actually thought that was the main boss for a second. It just felt bigger than normal. But no, I ended up getting hit by the head, and that hurt. So I disposed of the little ones, and
Wow.
I don't know if this is the fight where something happens. Oh yeah, that happened. Just between you and me, we don't talk about that. So I was a little embarrassed, but yeah, I don't remember what happens next. So I quickly went to the desert, and I finished him off with adrenaline, and yeah, I farmed him one more time. I didn't know how many, wait, never mind, I forgot what I was gonna say. So I got the Scourge of the Desert, but I got Flawless, which is apparently the new Unreal. It's the best reforge, so I quickly replaced that, and basically just sold off everything else. And once again, I can't really remember what happens next. So then I quickly prepared an arena, and this only took a second to build a three layer, and then I just waited for nighttime, prepared some simple buffs, and the Eye of Cthulhu awaits. So I quickly prepared, and I was ready. I crafted a platinum watch real quick, saved up my stealth, and 3, 2, 1, and start. So I started trying to use the scourge of the desert, which I realized probably wasn't the best weapon for this. But I started off rusty, like don't we all? And I took a few hits that were a little painful. But I quickly realized the crystalline was most likely the best weapon here, along with the seafoam bomb, because it just hit the boss the most. And I just kept going up and down, and just my strategy for dodging, and quickly dodging left to right. But when he does that side dash, which is death mode or Revengeance/death mode exclusive, the best way to dodge that is to go on a platform high up, and then as soon as he dashes, press S and just fall through, and he'll like basically always miss. My advice is just don't go up when he's about to do it unless you grapple upwards. Like don't jump up. And so I kept doing this, and eventually I kind of learned his AI a little bit better. It's been a while since I played, well actually this is my first time playing death mode, but it's kind of the same as Revengeance, it's just a little bit harder, but roughly no different AI changes. So I kind of learned him, wasn't really taking any hits at this point in the fight, going up and down, crystalline, and then I tried to finish him off with the seafoam bomb. And yeah, I was doing pretty well. I just didn't hit him that often. But during this like dashing form is when I hit him. And actually the scorpion from the Luxor's Gift is what finished him off. So I got the lore, and I don't really use lores because they take away stuff as well as give stuff, and I don't know, I'd just rather play without them. And I got the alchemist charm, which I found super handy. Some healing potions and the treasure bag, of course. So I opened the treasure bag, and the menacing counter scarf, which I'm pretty lucky to have gotten that. I got rid of the unstable prism and got the counter scarf, so now I'll have a dash. I just sold off the Shield of Cthulhu and was thinking about selling off the Crimtane, which I noticed just now. But then I went and turned them into bars and didn't really have a use for me right at the moment. Just bows and melee weapons could be made. So, yeah, that's all the main events in this video. The rest is just me saying an outro. Well, little did I know my mic wasn't on, so that was a little embarrassing when I realized that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do leave a like if you guys enjoyed the action and, of course, the voiceover. It really does help. Can we smash 1 like? 1 like, that would be amazing. But as I said, have a nice day and goodbye.